people around the world are unaware of the lives that people with disabilities live. Many campaigning groups strive to highlight the differences between the lives of people with and without disabilities. However, no two groups go about their campaigning in the same way. In the week of October 2nd, 2017, nearly 5,000 shops and services around the UK took simple steps for 60 minutes that led to a more autism-friendly world as part of the Too Much Information Public Understanding campaign. This includes turning down bright lights, reducing background noise, and sharing information about autism.
The experience of the walk was just incredible, just seeing so many people there.
We're here walking for my son, Nicholas.
I'm walking to sponsor my son.
For my little cousin, Elizabeth.
Join us for an inspirational day of community support, resources, and fun. Register today at autismspeaks.org/walk.
This is just one of the many examples of videos campaigning for autism awareness. Similarly, there are other groups campaigning for awareness, such as It's Our Story. They are a group that makes videos talking about the history of disability culture. Compared to the National Autistic Society, It's Our Story doesn't have an event that they use to help promote autism. They use informational videos instead. When they first introduced their group, they had one of their ambassadors, Harriet McBride Johnson, talk about the group and how she got involved in promoting disability rights.
Groups can campaign for awareness in many ways. No group focuses solely on one campaigning method, but certain groups tend to gravitate towards one. Different groups look at disability in differing ways. Their different ideas can be broken down into two different schools of thought. The medical model of disability. The medical model of disability views disability as something that needs to be prevented or fixed. The medical model focuses on disability as something inherently wrong. It places the ideas that disability needs to be cured. This idea isolates those with disabilities as something other to the rest of the society. This isolation causes unhealthy ideas regarding those who are disabled to appear in society. Historically, the aim to fix those with disabilities has been used to limit the freedom of those who are disabled. An example of an organization that uses the medical model would be Autism Speaks, whose goal is to research a cure for autism and is largely run by relatives of those with autism rather than people with autism themselves.
Social model of disability. The social model states that disability is created by how society views disabilities. To obtain equality between those with and without disabilities, barriers that limit the freedom and abilities of those with disabilities must be removed. These barriers include physical barriers and barriers surrounding society, such as a lack of education surrounding and prejudice against those with disabilities. The National Autistic Society and Not Dead Yet are good examples of groups which focus on the social model. These groups focus on education surrounding those with disabilities and civil rights. The ideal method of campaigning. Ideally, an organization should utilize all methods of raising awareness to further their goals. By combining all three methods of campaigning, an organization could improve the lives of those with disabilities easily. An organization could raise money for research, affect governmental policy, and affect public opinion on the disabilities.